I have a serious problem in this hive, and I'm going to show you how I fix it. I had a 2-story hive full of queen cells, so I decided to create a split with a double screen board and put a new hive on top. When I came back to check on it, the top hive and the bottom hive is full of drones and drone brood. In order to fix this problem, one would have to remove all the bees from that place into about 30 feet away and shake them off on the ground, and the layer bee, the ones that's acting like a queen, will be left behind and she wouldn't return to the hive. This way, if you're introducing a new queen or you're putting a frame with young eggs and larvae for them to start a queen, or if you have a queen or if you have a small nuke, you can just put it right in and hopefully the other bees will come in and not kill the queen. And the best thing would be to put a queen in a cage and let them accept her. The most economical thing would be to give them a frame with young eggs and larvae. But since this was a big hive, I would like to use a small nuke and put it in there and see what happens. So let's go to a new hive, a smaller split that I've done before, and hopefully it has a queen, and I'll bring it back and put it in this spot. She's just crawling to the other side. See, I just saw her right there. Right there, can you see her? So now I know there's a queen and I can move this small hive back to where the big hive was. Took all the bees and shook them out over there, then scraped all the drone brood, put it in this box, and now I'll put it into one of the swarms so they can clean it and they can have a lot of energy and needed resources, lots of protein to work with. And so I removed that split from over there, from that box, and put it in here. And I just want to show you how these bees are begging to get into this box, and how they kind of clustered on top of this box and that box. So since I removed the drone hive and shook it all on the ground and placed in a different hive in its place, the bees from the hive that was shaken on the ground are coming back, and they have to beg to come back. Scraped off drone brood. And we have a beehive that was started from a swarm. Nice swarm. And it's taking the full box. It needs more space. I'm going to pull a frame, look to see if there's eggs, queens, or if there are eggs, larvae, and put that box on top. Put that box up there. So it's been almost a week, and here we are. This is the hive that I tried to fix, and I'm going to look inside to see if our problem has been fixed. From what I see now, the bees are bringing in pollen, nectar, water, so things are looking pretty good here from just looking outside. I am waiting a little bit for them to adjust to the hive being open so they wouldn't be aggressive when I go in there. We're just gonna wait a little bit. Looks like we have a box full of bees, and now we just need to add a box on top of it. That's okay. Let's pull a frame out and see if we have eggs. Alright, so we have 2 frames of solid brood, and on this side, the fact that they're bringing in pollen is a good thing. That's very reassuring. And if I were to zoom in close, you would see some larvae in these cells that are not that are uncapped. Okay, and this is a nice frame with lots of eggs and pollen. You can see all the eggs in there. So the queen is definitely there. They didn't kill her. And as you saw, I didn't have to find the queen. As long as I knew there were eggs, we are fine. Now this was a success. I will be putting a box on top of that and then some supers, and this hive will be ready for some honey flow. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button.